How's it going, guys? So today I'm going to do my first how-to project. One thing I noticed that I was lacking in my game room before was some wall art. So today I'm going to be showing you how you can take a used frame like this and turn it into something like this for very cheap. Stay tuned. Alright guys, to start this project, the first thing you're going to want to do is pick out a frame. So I went to Savers, found this frame for $6. Matches very well to the other frames I have in my room, and a frame like this would probably be about 5 or 6 times the cost if I went to a big retail store. Second, you're going to want a pen, you'll need a razor blade, a straight edge, and a piece of poster board. So the first thing I want to do is take your frame, flip it over, and remove the backing. I would highly recommend removing the hanger if it's one like this, just so it doesn't get in the way. And you're just going to take all the pins and just start removing them. I already got a jump start on that. Alright, so you're just going to take your picture out and just put if you don't have enough workspace, just take your frame and glass and just put it on your floor for now. So I already got a jump start on this, but what I did was I just took a large piece of poster board, I think it was like 24 by 36, matched it up to the backing right here, and just trace it out and just cut it, just to make it easier for myself. What you're going to do is just make sure if it does have a sticker on it to use that as the backing of your picture so it doesn't show in the front of it. Alright, so you can take this stuff, put it aside now, and grab your frame and glass again. So another thing I already got jump started on was actually cleaning up the frame. So you just want to clean both sides of it. You don't know how long this thing's been sitting for and what kind of discoloration it has. Clean up the frame boards as well. Windex works perfectly fine. If on the frame you want to use a little bit of furniture polish, that's up to you. But from here, what you just want to do is just grab some stuff you like and start putting it into the frame. Just make sure you remember which side of the frame is down. I have a handful of manuals already pulled out. I'm going to be going more with like an original Nintendo theme on this from like Super Nintendo and NES. First thing I'm going to be going with is a Star Fox poster. So I'll just put that in the bottom corner just because it is so large. From here, I'm just going to take a few other manuals and just start filling this thing up. The one thing you want to be careful with when you are doing this is just watch where you're overlapping things so you don't overlap any pictures. But if you do, it's super easy to fix once you're done. So I'm just going to start filling this up with some manuals that I find to be pretty cool. And if you are using Nintendo manuals like I am, just try to get an idea of where they start and where they finish. Like, I don't need to show anything below this just because it's nothing spectacular. So if I want, I can take like an NES manual, put it over it like that, and kind of put this in the bottom over here. Now that my picture is filled up with some things, I just want to be careful since this has a lot packed onto it. Closing the backing is going to be a little difficult. So I may just want to take an extra loose manual or whatever I have sitting around that I really don't need and just kind of fill it up a little bit just so I don't have any issues when I hang this up and nothing will shift around. So I'll take a couple manuals I don't really care about and just put it in the back of this picture so I can have this filled up a little more. The next thing you want to do is just take your piece of poster board that you cut out to match this, put it in the back here, and then you'll take your backing to the picture and kind of slide it in here as well. If you want to really just make sure that it looks good, just put a few pins in if you have one like this. Some have staples, and this is the best way really to check if how your picture really looks. So I have 4 in here right now, and we'll get an idea of how it looks. So that's how it came out so far. I think it looks pretty cool, but it's definitely not the best one I've done so far, but I'm just going to stick with this one. I may just shift this Mario Bros. 2 thing up a little higher just so you can see that a little easier. But yeah, like I said, it's very easy just to remove the backing and just fix the mistakes that you've made. So now that I fixed the issue that I was having with this, I can take all the little tabs, start putting them back in. Like I said, it can be very difficult to do this because if you stuff too much stuff inside and the thickness of the frame isn't big enough, it will make it a little bit difficult to close, but this one looks to be perfectly fine. Next you want to do is just put your hanger back on and you can kind of take a look at your final outcome of this project. It's actually kind of pretty cool. You kind of get some multiple generations of Mario in here. You get a cool picture of Star Fox, which kind of may throw it off a little bit since it looks like it's more Mario related with just a thing of Star Fox in the corner. But it's what I had sitting around, and that's the whole idea of this project. Is trying to find a really cheap frame from like a local thrift store and then just taking some old stuff you have hanging around and kind of filling it up to make it look pretty cool when you hang it on your wall. Alright guys, so I hope you like the way this picture ended up coming out as well as this project. It hopefully inspires you to do something similar to this. Like I said, the frame was $6 and everything else was stuff I had laying around. A piece of poster board's no more than $1, so you can pretty much do something like this definitely for less than $10, and you may have a chance of finding a bigger frame. I'll do more videos like this in the future and show you some more things that I've done. But if you do like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up in the comments field below. Let me know what you really think of it. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, definitely do that so you can check out future content. But as always, thank you so much for watching and have a great week hunting.